on my Area 51 line. You're on the air. Hello.
Welcome to the Blondes and Booze Paranormal Podcast, where what you've known as reality will be shattered by the truth. Krista and Brandy will lift the veil from your eyes, revealing what has either been hidden or denied you for eons.
Hey, happy freaking Thursday. How are you?
I'm great.
Happy
How
Thursday,
are you doing?
everybody?
Oh, what? Wow,
WTF,
Paul. You're looking
What?
a little pasty, my friend.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, I've been out. I haven't been in the sun too much lately, so.
Ooh.
Obviously. Yeah,
Hi,
like
guys.
your hair. Oh my gosh, Paul, what happened? Did Sasquatch come
Yeah.
braid your hair?
No,
Yeah.
this is my new look now.
Oh,
You just can't see. I'm a ventriloquist right now. You can't see my lips moving. So
No, that's wow. Yeah. That's a look.
that's hilarious.
Oh God.
It's not much better.
Just kidding.
We're kidding, Paul. We're kidding. Oh, there he is.
Oh
again.
dear God. What?
Now
Oh,
you're
boy.
really creeping us out.
Yeah.
and the funny thing is, I'm really sober right now, and now I got my headphones stuck on her.
That's funny. That's too funny.
There you are. What a cute couple.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay.
Little Patty says
Let's
the
do it like
veil
this.
is thinning. There you go.
There we go.
Okay. Yep.
That's hilarious.
I see the resemblance.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that
So
your
I'm gonna be-
profile picture on Facebook? Is she?
No, I have the guy with the things going in his eyes.
Okay, I know it was something weird that,
No, she's been on my Facebook page before.
Yeah, well, I meant your profile picture.
Oh no.
Because it's something weird like
Yeah.
that.
Some weird face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's here I'll show you. Yeah.
So Smoky Mountain Wanderer says, Paul, did your wife leave for the weekend?
Oh, is he paused?
Paul?
I don't know. Oh, Paul. Hello.
Paranormal Paul.
Hola.
Oh,
Are you there?
I opened it up when it was.
See, that's what happens.
No idea what he's saying.
I have no idea either, but that's
Oop.
what happens
Yeah.
when you have a weird mannequin looking thing. And
Yeah.
It-
She,
Yeah.
she is making, oh yeah, there it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the doll. I agree with
It
you.
is. It is the doll.
Yep. She put hoodoo on you, as Risto
Yep.
said. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bad
I think
juju.
I got disconnected there. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bad.
Yeah,
So that's my profile picture on Facebook. Yeah.
There it is. Okay.
Right.
Well, I knew it was some pretty little face like that, like you had next to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mickey says that you messed around and found out.
There you go.
I did.
You did.
Mhm.
So, as you
Yeah.
guys can tell, neither Natalie nor Paul or Brandy.
We are
So,
not.
Yeah, Brandy
Or her.
or her, yeah. Brandy actually had to go pick up her daughter, so she will not be on tonight. And so you guys are stuck with us. And Brandy is the HR department, which means we don't have any rules, guys.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Here we go. Where's the rated R?
Yeah, there we go. So anyway, We honestly, this show is called This is the Whatever We Decide to Do show. And so that includes you guys too. So if there's a topic you guys want to talk about or anything like that, just let us know. And, we'll go down whatever rabbit hole we want to go down. However, Natalie actually had experience
Yes.
this weekend. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We got a question.
What?
Let's answer the question and then we'll get to it.
Okay.
Okay. Mike says, question, since it's spooky season, you guys think, or at least in my area, there aren't as many kids that go trick-or-treating like when I was a kid. Is it like that where you guys are? Natalie, you want to answer first?
Yeah, I do agree. 10 years ago, even 10 years ago, it used to be packed. Streets were lined. Now, not many. I think just because of the online things that they have going on, like with churches and schools, they do trunk or treat down here. I don't know if they have trunk or so they have a lot of very controlled trick or treating that kids go to.
Yeah. What about you, Paul?
Yeah. When we first moved into this subdivision about 20 some odd years ago, it was wall to wall kids on the street. There were cars that were coming in from different subdivisions. It was just huge. We had block parties. We had our neighbor dressed up as Elvis and did an Elvis concert. And I don't know if anybody remembers last year, but I do my house up really big on Halloween. It's toned down quite a bit. We don't get a whole lot of kids, but we still get some. It's not like hundreds of them, but we still get a good amount of kids coming through.
Yeah.
What about you?
I could live out in the middle of nowhere, so I don't get trick-or-treaters. However, I do, in the past few years, I went to my son's house, and they do, like Paul was saying, he lives in a cul-de-sac, so everybody brings the dish, and then trick-or-treaters come, and, the kids all go trick-or-treating. So there's quite a few kids there. But when I was a kid, I remember, man, like you were saying, there was a line just to get to a house,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you knew who had the good candy bars versus, the little pixie sticks,
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
She keeps talking. She keeps talking.
Oh, does she? What's she saying to you?
It's in Spanish.
Oh.
Do we
I
need
don't
to
know
be
Spanish.
worried?
Yeah.
Do we need to be worried? Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, we need to be worried. Not about her, but about Paul.
No.
We need to be worried about you.
Yeah. So also you had mentioned the trunk or treat. They do that a lot around here.
Yeah, we do too.
So,
Yeah.
Yep. Which
That's always
unfortunately, it's kind of sucks,
It does.
Kids don't get the full effect.
Yeah. Now, Natalie, when the kids go to your house, do they tell jokes or do they just beg for candy?
They beg for candy. There's no jokes. I try to tell a joke. They're like, no, God, no. But I'm in a townhouse right now. I was in a house for about 10 years, and we had 11 neighbors, 11 houses come to our driveway, and we set up a giant U-shaped tables. Everybody gave out candy, and we had different alcoholic beverages, adult beverages,
Cool.
to hand out to the parents. And then it was just so much fun. We would have so much fun.
So I did that the last couple of years that my girls went out. There's a subdivision over here, and I knew where to hit because they gave shots, Jello shots to the parents.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So we go get a Jello shot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So the kids that come around our subdivision, I don't know many places around the country that do this still, that the kids actually tell jokes and do tricks to get their candy. So
I don't know either. And I honestly, I don't even know any clean jokes anymore that I could tell.
I don't.
No,
No.
me either. So
No. And we always hand out water here because it's so hot. It's so funny because it's so hot here in Florida. You're sweating in your costume.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's miserable. So we hand out water a lot of times too.
oh wow. See, it's just the opposite here.
Yeah.
Sometimes on Halloween it's cold here, and so kids are in layers and their costumes are covered because of coats.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, for sure. So, okay, question. I got a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Favorite Halloween horror flick that you guys?
What's going on here?
We see you, Paul.
Yeah, what's going
What?
on?
I'm hearing like you on a delay, like a 10-second delay, and wait a minute. Never mind. I had YouTube on in another tab. Sorry.
Paul's having blonde moments. The
See,
show is rubbing off on him.
I know.
Oh, I'm not gonna say that one. So yeah, I'll let's say I had a senior moment.
Okay.
I don't want to
All
say
right.
the joke. I don't want to say the joke that was in my
However,
head.
you are on
I
a blonde
apologize.
show. Remember that.
I know.
Yeah.
Stop yelling at me.
Yes.
Yes, pink Post-it notes.
There you go.
I think I love Nightmare on Elm Street.
That still freaks me out.
I love that. And you know, the first one scared the living crap out of me.
Me too.
And then the second one was like, I was like, okay. By the third one, you're like, okay, kill him. Go after him. Go get him.
Yeah. We can't say this joke, but I can put it up.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I wasn't sure if you were going to put that on the screen. I was reading that. I'm like, oh my God. So I have no idea what you were just saying, Natalie.
Okay.
I wasn't paying any attention.
Never mind.
And what was the question? I didn't hear. I heard like Krista like 10 seconds ago saying
Favorite Halloween movie, and she said Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I said, the first one scared the crap out of me. The second one was scary, but the third one, it was so ridiculous. You're like, come on, kill him. Come on.
Or Jason
Come on,
versus
Freddy.
Do you remember that one?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which
I
one?
remember Jason versus
Jason
Freddy.
versus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, I remember
So
that one.
you know, I really don't watch scary movies. So I saw Scream once, and that was it. The Peanuts Halloween movie I can't stand. You know, no, I don't like. I like everybody except. I mean, I don't like anybody else except Snoopy on that show. I mean, Scooby-Doo has good Halloween stuff.
Yeah. Okay. I'll agree with you on that
Okay.
one.
You know, I do this crazy stuff, but I don't watch scary movies, so I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So I like to go back to all the old originals, like Natalie said. You know, the Nightmare on Elm Street. I like the original Halloween, Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Those were good. The classics.
Yeah.
The ones now, I mean, they're so advanced. My daughter will, as soon as a horror film comes out, she's got to go see it. She's
Me too.
addicted. Absolutely addicted.
Yep, I love them too. Yep, and my kids, it's funny because my son, like, he's 33, and I've asked him, you know, hey, you want to watch a scary movie? And this was just like a month ago, and he's like, no. I was like, what do you mean, no? We used to watch them all the time when you were a kid. He's like, you traumatized me. I'm like, okay, my bad. He's like, I don't watch them anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I never really got into them and stuff. No, quit
Really?
hitting me.
Oh my God.
I mean, did you see her? She's moving. Look at that.
I
Look at that.
did.
She's getting violent over here.
Okay.
Or
It's once your
something.
turn to talk. You got to
That's
let
all
her
right.
talk, Paul.
You want to say
Yeah.
something?
Okay. Wow. This is where we're going.
Okay. I think she just said that. Her favorite movie is also Scream because she has the white face. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
I'm
agree.
sure that's what she said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anywho.
I got to
Jesus.
move her. This isn't comfortable sitting here. Hang on a second.
Okay. All right.
The funny thing is I have to grab places to carry her that aren't really appropriate.
Well, it's a good thing it's a doll
Yeah.
and not a living woman.
Right? That would be inappropriate.
100%.
She's got a friend in the closet too.
Oh,
Okay.
her friend's in the closet. Really?
There's two of them in there. Yeah.
You know what? What
So-
you do at your home is your business.
That's right. That's, I
So-
was thinking we're on the same wavelength.
So you know what? Hang on a second. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'm still listening, but I'll be right back.
Okay. All right.
Gotcha.
Goodness. Well, I can go ahead and tell my story.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So over the weekend, I was in the Big Cypress National Forest in the Everglades here in Florida, South Florida, and we went out into the swamp and we were doing a skunk ape investigation.
Mhm.
So I went with my friend Josh Adia and 38 of our closest friends. And so we were at the very beginning of the line and we're heading out and we're starting to feel kind of like this weird feeling. Like
Mhm.
there's something out there, but we're just being mindful.
Yeah.
So it starts to get dusk and we look down this path and for a split second, I see a Native American in a full headdress. And I mean, it just happened just like that.
That's cool.
And I'm going, and you know how you question yourself, like, did I really just see that? And Josh
Sure.
goes, did you just see that? I
So
just
you
saw a
both
Native American in a full headdress. I'm like, you saw that too.
Mhm.
I'm like, okay, we got to get down there.
Mhm.
So we get down, and now, mind you, this path is surrounded by trees and heavy
Mhm.
brush and then swamp. So there's trees all around us. We get to where we saw that, and it's a big open field,
Mhm.
and there's no trees there. And in this patch, just beyond that are shrubs, like a shrubbery, and then beyond that is the swamp. And then there's an open area that you could see where there is an animal trail.
Okay.
So I said, there's something there. I can feel it. There's something there. So we had a camera crew with us too. And so I start to walk out and I get to the edge and I just feel like you have to stop.
Mhm.
And I said, I'm closing my eyes, just trying to lift everything. And I look and I'm like, I introduced myself that we're being mindful, very respectful. And then all of a sudden in my mind appeared this female Native American standing there with a chief and several warriors around her. And they're just standing there very stoic, just staring at us. They didn't want to talk to us. They were very...
How did they make you feel?
It was very like it was almost not nervous, but I knew we did not want to cross that boundary.
Wow.
And it was like, who are you? Why are you here? You're entering our space, and we did explain that we were being very respectful and they didn't want to hear it. So we had children in our group and they were standing right behind me. And I told the kids, I said, listen, here's what I want you to do. Introduce yourselves. Tell them that we're here to be respectful. We are here to only observe and we are not going to disturb anything.
Sure.
So they did. They were so good. And they said, hello. And they all said that. And immediately I got a cold chill through me. Then Josh got a cold chill through him. And Mike Aguilar that was with us got a cold chill. It was like they moved through all of us.
Wow.
And Mike goes, I just got a cold chill. What the heck's going on? What was that? And I said, they just moved through us because they felt, the children were here. They were being respectful. It was almost like that's what they were wanting to hear.
Yeah.
So it was all caught in this documentary. For this group of people came down from Tallahassee and they were filming everybody. And it was such a cool thing to experience.
Yeah.
And it was almost like them giving us permission, please proceed forward. We understand you're going to be respectful.
Wow. That's really cool. That's really cool.
Yeah. So, and I think
cool.
that was like one of the first times that Mike had that happen.
Wow.
And so he was pretty like, what in the world is happening right now? And there were people beyond like observing what was going on. And somebody took a photograph, which is online, of us doing this, which was pretty cool. And then, of course, we heard some vocalizations. We saw some tracks out there. We saw what appeared to be an adult skunk ape and a juvenile skunk ape.
Gotcha.
And tracks went one way, and the juvenile went like about 2 feet to the right out as well.
Wow.
And then on the way back, it was pitch black. And then I'm walking and I hear, hey, from the swamp. And nothing was there. And I tried to talk to, and I was trying to get them to talk a little bit more, and then it was nothing.
Wow, that's really cool though.
Yeah.
And, kudos to you for, like number one, with the kids being there, that, like you kind of calmed them because you kind of explained to them, like, just talk to them, know. And we preach that all the time. Treat them as they're standing live in front of you.
Yeah.
And we preach that a lot. And so, yeah, good job.
Thank you.
Did you ever figure out what tribe these Indians were from?
No, I know there are 2 tribes that are indigenous to that area, and that is the Miccosukee and the Seminole Indian tribes. And we do know that the Miccosukee tribes, there's a very, very sad story from centuries ago where the Native Americans were brought to Florida, and they were, and it's what's called hammocks. So you have this swamp area and like little patches of land where there's trees. Those are called the hammocks. And the white warriors were coming in to destroy this tribe. Well, the tribe knew that they were coming in, so they built fires all around every night so they could see if the white man was coming in. So every night, and the white men were just waiting for them, and every night there were fires, and they waited and they waited, and one night there were no fires left, and they went in and found this elderly Native American woman sitting there, nearly starved, just emaciated and just filthy and dirty and just run down near death. And she was the one lighting the fires to protect her people while they left in the middle of the night. So the white men were blinded by the fires, not hearing the tribe leave. So she protected her tribe, and she died there.
Wow, what a story.
Wow. Yeah.
I know, it was heart-wrenching.
Yeah.
And so you go out in these swamps, and we took airboats out to the hammocks, and I mean, it is the terrain alone and is just unforgiving.
Yeah.
To just go through there, it's absolutely unforgiving.
What about like the natural wildlife, the snakes and the alligators and things like that while you're out there? Yeah,
so there's gators, there's snakes, and there is snakes that are invasive to Florida, like the boas and the pythons. So you have to be very careful. When we were leaving our spot from the investigation, there were python hunters that were out, because you can make some money hunting pythons. Because they are just so invasive, and oh my gosh, they just rapidly.
So do they unalive them? Okay. And then
they do in a very humane way. I mean, it's nothing horrible. There is a way that they have to do that is humane. And you have to be licensed, or you have to have a license of some sort to do that.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. And then there are bears, there's Florida panthers, there's hawks, owls, wild boar. That's what I'm afraid of, is the wild boar.
We have them here in Missouri as well.
They're vicious, absolutely vicious.
And they're big too.
And then there are some, poisonous snakes, poisonous spiders, stuff like that. But I mean, if you're respectful of the land, you're not going to get hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. And wear snake boots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't know. I mean, if you're walking in the swamp and you can accidentally step on something, you're not going to know.
Right.
So they're going to, you step on its tail, it's going to come back and strike you. So you just have to be careful.
Yeah, absolutely. So let me ask you, how is it with, if you're walking through the swamp like that, like with alligators and stuff, because aren't they there? I guess I watch too many TV shows then, I guess, where alligators attack, you know? So they don't, or
oddly enough, you are not, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to even see an alligator because they are back in these little nooks.
Gotcha.
And they're in like a deeper water underneath a lot of lily pads and stuff like that. They hide very, very well.
Gotcha.
So where we were was out in the open, which they're not going to be.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I mean, we've seen some really large slides, some gator slides that were like 2 feet wide. And they went into a large pond and was like, holy crap, that's a big one. Yeah. So you just stay clear.
Right. Stop saying stuff like that.
Yes, that
was her.
Blame it on her. Yeah. So it was, you just have to be careful. But I mean, you have so much fun. The only thing that is not fun are the flying daggers, aka mosquitoes, that will bite you through your jeans.
Yeah.
I swear they do that here too.
It is ridiculous.
I don't think we have them as big as they are down in Florida.
Yeah. It is awful.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was. Go ahead. Nanny.
Yeah, I was covered in bug bites. We all had welts all over us, and the DEET, so you spray, they're immune to it. Oh, they're absolutely immune. So we had to go get lemongrass oil and keep applying that like every 2 hours.
Wow.
It was ridiculous what we had to do.
Wow. Little Patty asks, Natalie, do you have water moccasins down there?
Yes, we do. Absolutely, we do. And they are very, very aggressive.
Yeah.
That is one of the, we have 2 snakes down here that are very aggressive. That is one is poisonous, which is a water moccasin. And the other one is called a black racer, which they're harmless. Yeah. But they will both go after you for absolutely no reason.
See, that's odd because we have the water moccasins here as well. And they also call them cottonmouths here too. And, if you're floating down the river, because a lot of people float our rivers here in Missouri, and you'll see them. They don't usually bother people. It's the water snakes, which they look real similar to.
Yeah.
But it's water snakes here that are aggressive. They will chase.
Oh, really?
Yes.
We have water snakes down here that are so docile, you could just go and pick them up.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you just pick them up and hold them, and they don't care.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's kind of how our rat snakes are here. Our snakes. Yeah.
I got a crazy snake story. I was down. This was years and years ago. After my divorce, my mom and dad took me down to Florida, and we were staying in a house actually, and it had I guess the houses that have swimming pools down there have all have screened in porches, right?
That's correct.
Are all screened
Most
in.
of them. Yeah.
So we were in the pool, and my dad is definitely afraid of snakes. I'm not crazy about snakes, but I can tolerate them. And my dad is definitely afraid of snakes. And somehow a snake got in the screen in the area, got in the water. My dad was in the water. You know those cartoons where you see the cartoon character jump up out of the water and then run in place for a second and then over the water and out? That was my dad. I mean,
that's hilarious.
He screamed so loud, and I'm sorry, Dad, if you're listening to this, I'm sorry. But I opened the gate to get the thing to go out, and I shut it, and it snapped the thing in half, and I got 2 halves going all over the place. It was the same. My dad was just like
freaking out, probably.
Yeah, just let me know when it's done. It sounded like my mom was screaming, but it was my dad.
Snakes don't bother me. I can deal with snakes. I actually, my first husband had a snake, and he threw it on me. That broke my fear. That broke my fear. And so he threw it on me, and he walked away, and I had to pick it up to move it. And so honestly, I would not recommend doing that. But yeah, but it broke my fear of snakes. And so since then, like I have studied like native snakes to Missouri and things like that. So if I do see a snake out, I can tell you if it's venomous or what kind it is, because I personally, I don't kill them because they all have a purpose. Even like copperheads, I think they're beautiful snakes.
Yeah.
They're one of my favorite snakes. And I think, they have a purpose still.
Mhm.
I mean, they can't help it that they're venomous, and they don't
No.
chase. They're not out
Yeah.
looking for us. So
No.
I'm not killing snakes.
Yeah.
But
And anything that
out there,
yeah, anything that's outside in nature, I'm not gonna kill. That's their territory. I'm just visiting
Right.
theirs. But if they come in my house,
Yeah.
they're done.
Okay.
No, I expect them to pay rent or get out.
Yes. Well, here's my issue, my fear right here. Josh has, I got 15 tarantulas also.
Nope.
That is my fear. I do not do spiders, big or small.
So
Nope.
I got to hold a tarantula
Nope.
at Gatorland.
Nope.
No.
At Gatorland here in Florida, I got to hold a tarantula. Now, what I learned is that tarantulas have paws. They have cute little paws. So if you look real close, they've got
There's
little
nothing cute about
paws,
that.
little paws.
No.
And then he was crawling along, so incredibly soft, like velvet.
No.
I was really impressed. And then he pooped on me.
Natalie?
Then he pooped on you?
Then he pooped on me. I was like, that's not okay. And then I had to go wash my hands.
Yeah.
So what does spider poop look like? Just ask.
What
does spider
like a little poop? It's just little poop. And he just went, and there it was. And I was like, dude, really?
Yeah.
How long did you hold it for?
Probably about a good 10, 15 seconds. He started
How long
crawling up my arm.
Oh.
So
how long did you hold the poop for?
What's that?
How long did you hold the poop for?
I cleaned my hand right afterwards. I didn't hold the poop. Oh. Good Lord.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So actually, Natalie, I have another question for you.
Oh God.
So you were telling me about I couldn't get over the gator wrestling thing. I mean, that just blows my mind and stuff. So you mentioned to me that they're not gators aren't bad or aggressive when it's not in mating season.
Yeah.
Not that I want to ever watch that, but when is their mating season so I can plan trips down there so I'm not
okay. So every
them,
Floridian knows that you do not go near the water.
Uh-huh.
April, May, or June.
April, May, or June. Just
you
3
don't
months.
Go. Yeah. So there's mating season and then there's nesting season.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So then once nesting season is over and the little babies are out there and they're doing their thing, then, mama's like, okay, I'm done.
I'm done. I need a drink.
Yeah, I need a drink. And then it's too hot to do anything. And then they're so after that, like right now, we went down there. The gator that they had just captured the night before. It was an 8-footer, not a real big one. And so they had it in the area. And so, of course, if you go up to the gator, and what they have to do is go up to it and tap it like on the back of the leg for it to turn around. So the Swamp Man Paul is his name. He is the Seminole Indian tribe member who is also the Florida champion of alligator wrestling. Mm-hmm. He was there demonstrating as to what to do and how they take care of the animal and how they are not being abusive or aggressive. Mm-hmm. They want to be very careful to not harm the animal, and they keep them they keep them fed, watered, everything. Mm-hmm. They will capture nuisance alligators, but they don't destroy them.
Okay.
They make sure that they are taken care of, that they are have a nice area to stay, because some of them cannot go back into the wild. Either they're injured, something happens to them, so they keep them protected.
Or they like to eat dogs.
Yeah, they like to eat dogs. Dogs are a delicacy, and so are cats.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Interesting.
So, I mean, even when it's not mating season for alligators, do they, as people are wrestling them, do they ever get injured? Because if somebody would just come over here and just jump on me and start wrestling with me, I would get, especially if I'm losing.
Right. Well, if you're doing that, absolutely. Or if you, and I'm going to tell a story. There was a woman who got really drunk one day, jumped in the water, swam over to the lily pads, and the alligators are right there, and you have this drunk woman flailing about, coming towards them. They're going to protect themselves.
Absolutely.
So her arm got ripped off.
Oh, wow.
And so, that happens. You just don't go into their area.
So did she know she was in there with alligators?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, absolutely.
Could you imagine what she was thinking when she sobered up?
I don't even know what she was thinking. I was like, that's crazy.
Well,
now,
she was drunk.
She was drunk. I mean, really drunk. And so she just like, ha, 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 let me just go over here. And there went her arm.
She's lucky she
off.
survived. Yeah, she's lucky to be alive.
Wow.
She is lucky to be alive.
Kind of a total, not totally different, but similar story. I remember in Yellowstone one time when I was a real little kid, we were on the street and we were looking down in the valley and there was a bunch of buffalo down there. And I looked over and there was a sign that had pictures of buffalo and a person standing in there. So, don't be in the middle of the field taking pictures. So I'm reading the sign and I look down and it's like I'm seeing the exact same thing, but there's actual somebody in the middle of the herd of buffalo. I mean, that's just crazy that one, that people would do that. And two, I mean, if she was drunk, but their friends let her do that. That's just crazy.
Yeah. And it's like, there are some really stupid people in this world and they will go and do that. And like, I mean, you've got to be mindful. You have to understand that you can't go into some of these areas, even though they're not going to come after you. And most of the time,
unless you're flailing about like that.
Unless you're flailing about coming towards where they're at, they're not going to bother you at all.
I used to work at a livestock market years and years ago, and we did exotic sales. And so they sold everything from, tiger cubs to exotic birds. I mean,
oh wow.
Exotic. I thought I heard something else. Sorry.
Exotic animal sale. And but they had, we had buffalo and stuff like that all there too. And I watched a water buffalo tear up its owner because the guy had raised this water buffalo from a baby. She had a baby herself, and he was there selling her and the baby. He got in the middle of mama and baby, and she mauled him right there in the sale barn arena. And that's my thing. My point being is that, like Paul, you said these people out there, with the buffalo are badass and they're fast. So is a elk, so is a moose, all of these are bigger than people think. And, they're wild animals. What are people thinking?
Exactly.
They're not cute and cuddly. They're not. Doesn't matter. Even if they are tame, raised up with humans, they are still a wild animal. And you have to respect that. People have to respect that.
Yeah. Because you don't know what you're going to get. I mean, it may be nice most of the time, and then you put them in a stressful situation with a lot of people around and a lot of noise, and you're done.
And that's what I'm saying. Like 100%. With that water buffalo that mauled its owner, honestly, like you just said, a stressful situation. You know how loud an auction is? The noise and and then it had its young there, and the guy came in between them. It was protecting her baby. And she was scared. And it's a shame. It's a shame. And the guy knew better, I mean, it was his own. But animals aren't the same when you take them out of their comfort zone,
right?
And things, So, it's just and that's the thing. This leads me to talk about like the cryptid side of things. I don't believe like Bigfoot are all bad. However, you do something stupid like this, you're going to see a side of them that you're not going to forget if you make it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. And I mean, if you go into their territory, and you look like a hunter, if you're carrying a gun or a weapon, they're going to react to that. They're not going to come up and say, "Hey, how you doing?" No, they're going to start throwing.
What up? What up, dude? How you doing?
You might get bluff charged. You might get things thrown at you. You might anything.
You're lucky if that's all that they do to you.
Exactly, because there have been reports. There was a report forget where it was. I want to say it was in Kentucky, where a hunter had gone out hunting, gun, everything, and never came home. They went out looking for him, and he was mauled. And I mean, his bottom half of his body was twisted. His legs
Oh.
were broken. His arms were broken. I mean, he was just laying there dead. And it's like, if you're out there with a gun and you're trying to hunt, this thing is going to protect itself and its young or family or whatever, or the pack. And you have to understand where you're going,
Right.
and what you're doing.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's just, I question a lot of people's mentalities when I see, like, you watch TikToks or something, people going up to wild animals and.
Yeah. A lot of stuff on TikTok. I just don't believe, period. I mean, that just seems, just a lot of AI BS that, it's probably, I don't know if it's true or not.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't look true. I mean, an alligator crawling up to a kid and the kid's feeding it.
Yeah.
No, that's not real.
I don't. Yeah.
That's
No.
fake. That's fake.
Yeah. But stuff like that. At least stuff on Facebook and stuff like that. Sometimes it's true, but TikTok for almost never, to me.
Yeah.
It seems true. So I never.
Yeah.
I agree. I watch a lot of the Facebook reels myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do too.
A lot of dumb ones.
Yeah. But they're entertaining.
They
Kind of
are.
like a nice escape.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, that's crazy. So I don't know. I don't know. It's just a lot of weirdness out there. And you had a really cool encounter, though, it sounds like, this weekend.
Yeah, it was really cool. The kids got to experience a lot. And they're between like the ages of 7 and 12.
Yeah, they'll never forget
wow.
that. I guarantee.
No, so it was really a cool experience for them out in the swamp. But once we got back to camp, the mosquitoes, bless their hearts, they were covered in mosquito bites.
Wow. Is there like extra things you can put on to keep the mosquitoes away besides like spray?
There's oil. We had these little things with these little pads in it that heated up and was supposed to protect you for 15 to 20 feet. Those didn't work. Citronella candles didn't work.
They don't work here either.
Yeah, they don't.
Nothing. They didn't work at all. We did somebody put on olive oil. They said it barely worked. The best thing that I found is that lemongrass oil, but you had to spray it all over you like every hour to 2 hours to keep them off.
Wow, that's crazy.
And we had a fire going and we put sage in the fire and that helped a little bit.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, I mean, up here, I know it's a different climate and colder temperatures, but those things are about to go to hell right now. In the next few weeks, they're going to be gone.
Yep.
Do you guys ever get a break down there?
No.
From mosquito? Okay. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that would suck. I
No.
got that.
There is 1, maybe 2 days at night only that it'll get down to freezing. And then the next, like a few hours later, it'll be 60 degrees.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And that's in like January.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got a question here. Mike asked, do you guys think the Bigfoot have some human DNA in them? If so, how much do you think we are actually related to them? Great question, Mike.
That is a great question.
is.
And that is that's been discussed a lot. Me personally, I don't think that there's any human DNA. That's just my personal opinion. I just feel that they are of a different species.
Yeah.
I just don't think there's any human DNA.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I'm chopping this story up. I don't know the exact particulars, but didn't Dr. Melba Ketchum, didn't she have something that she tested and it came back like a portion ape and a portion human DNA? I think Dr. Melba Ketchum did
I
in
don't
her
know.
studies. I think
I don't
so.
know.
I think so. I'll have to Google that.
Yeah.
No, but look, hold on. Keep talking. Paul, tell me
Okay.
your input.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah, what are your thoughts?
I just don't know. I mean, anything is possible. I mean, if these things were supposedly here long time ago, I mean, they could have maybe not evolved like we did. I mean, we don't know. That's why we're doing this to find out what's going
Yeah.
on. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have a clue.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm
You
looking.
know, but I mean, again, we don't know.
Yeah.
No,
And I think that's why, we all go out there and we study and we want to know more information, and then we share information
Mm-hmm.
within groups
Mm-hmm.
and with any new data, new findings, because what I might find that might sound very, very strange,
right.
Krista, you might find something very, very strange. And then you and I talk and we're going, we found the same thing in two different parts of the country. And this is why it's so important to network and to really, kind of really have good communication. And this is not a competition as to who can get to the finish line first. This is actually a collaborative effort of minds and people in the field and people studying and scientists and,
Absolutely.
theories, and nothing is too far-fetched in my opinion.
And it's so important to have an open mind about all this stuff too.
Absolutely.
To possibly believe in what somebody else might say.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
So let me tell you this here. So I kind of found this. It says Dr. Melba Ketchum to sum up the findings of the Sasquatch Genome Project DNA analysis show two distinctly different types of results. The mitochondrial DNA was unambiguously human, while the nuclear DNA was shown to harbor novel structure and sequence. This mitonuclear disordinance, they hypothesize, is a result of late Homo sapiens interbreeding with an unknown species to give rise to a new hominin, the human hybrid known as Sasquatch.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah. So
that's really, really cool.
I find that interesting. I need to read more up about that. That would be a good topic for Four Blondes and Mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah. So down the road. But I find that interesting that, part of it came back human and part of it,
Yeah. Well, just like on Expedition Bigfoot, they found a tree structure. They did eDNA on the soil, and it came back as a, 90-some% like chimpanzee.
Right.
It's like
there's no chimpanzees in that area.
No.
Investigating. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm up in the air about it. I just, do you think we'll ever, in our lifetime, do you think we'll actually ever have proof?
Absolutely. I do. I do. And let me tell you why. We have been studying UFOs for so long, and people are like, UFOs, we've seen them. I mean, as time went on, now all of a sudden the government said, yeah, we knew about it. We have all these studies. We weren't just saying anything, but here you go. Here's all the proof.
Right.
Now it's like, okay, maybe 20, 30 years down the road, government's going to do the same thing. Hey, by the way, we get it. Yeah, we've been hiding this because there's been enough evidence to show that the government has purchased property where there have been nesting sites found. And so they'll go and purchase this property, and then all of a sudden you can't go on this property. And then there are government researches that people have witnessed going out and investigating. Then all of a sudden, nope, we're not talking about that.
Right.
So they absolutely know. They have studies on it. I'm sure they have the DNA and they have all kinds of information. And I just think they're hiding it. So I think within our lifetime, we will see something from the government that comes out and says, yes, this is what it is.
I truly hope we do.
I do.
I think that they are hiding stuff, whether it's UFOs, Sasquatch,
All
whatever.
of it.
But I think that people have so much distrust for officials that, even if they come out with and say, yeah, we're creating a super soldier or we're creating whatever,
Mhm.
I don't think people are going to believe it, and they're just going to fight it tooth and nail. And it's just
Mhm.
unfortunately, I think that's the path that we're going to go down here on
Probably.
out. So
Yeah, it's interesting stuff,
yeah,
I do believe the government has species. I think they have unalive species, and I also think they have living species
Mm-hmm.
mhm.
of them. I do. And same thing with dogmen.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, I've heard a lot of stories of, dogmen possibly being like super soldiers or
Mhm.
Yeah.
who knows, I heard something, and I don't, honestly, guys, I don't remember where I heard it from, but where dogmen were fought in Vietnam.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe these things aren't really a species. They're just something that the government created
Created.
Mm-hmm.
to do whatever, and
Yep.
they're not an animal. I mean, who knows? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
I mean, look at Mothman in West Virginia.
Right.
That is found primarily around an abandoned government facility.
Right.
Now, back in the day when it was first discovered, that facility was not abandoned. It was active, but you couldn't go anywhere near it.
yeah.
So it's like, what were y'all doing?
Right. Or what did you all create?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. We're gonna go squirrel here. What's scarier to you guys, Mothman or Jersey Devil?
Huh. I'm going to go with Mothman only because it can fly,
Mm-hmm.
and
It-
I think it's a little bit bigger.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's like my thoughts had Natalie's voice on it, because I was thinking Mothman because it could fly.
Mhm.
So Mothman because it could fly for $500, please, Alex.
What about you, Krista?
For me, it's Jersey Devil because I
Okay.
believe the Jersey Devil is a demonic entity. Where
Okay.
Mothman, like Brandy and I have done a show on, actually a couple shows on Mothman. I don't think Mothman is necessarily all that bad because if you really take a deep dive into the predictions, he's actually came and saved people from a cave, and there was something else too. I don't remember what else, but where he showed himself, so people seen him, and then these tragedies happened.
Yeah.
So I think he came to like warn people on something.
Okay. That's fair.
So I don't, is he an angel or is he a hero? I don't know, but or is he a demonic entity too?
Yeah. I mean, to the point that, yeah, the Jersey Devil can fly too, but it's my understanding that the Mothman is just larger.
Mhm.
And so that's why I'm thinking, okay, it could actually pick me up and take me away.
Yeah.
But, to your point, was this created by the government
Right.
to go in and save things? Like,
Right.
okay, this is going to happen. I know it's going to happen. Get out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know.
And the New Jersey Devil, I mean, they named a hockey team after that, so it's got to be kind of scary. So I mean, you don't have a West Virginia Mothman. You have the New Jersey Devils. They beat people up.
Okay. That's fair. Totally fair.
Well, we'll go with that. That's a good one.
Okay. All right.
I'm proud of that one, actually.
I know you are.
Yeah,
the pride is in your voice. Yep.
That's funny. Okay, so like I said, I'm not exactly sure if the Mothman is such a bad creature. So
Yeah.
Just my 2 cents.
Yeah.
I think even like, do you guys remember Chernobyl when all that happened?
Mhm.
He was said to have even appeared before that happened. over there.
Really?
I kind of remember that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Interesting.
it's almost like, I don't know. He comes before, so
Hmm.
maybe he's coming to warn everybody, like, hey, you see me, you better get away, or do
Mhm.
something. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
kitty, you gotta go. Throw him on the dog.
Meow.
They're friends.
Oh, okay.
They're buddies. So I don't know. That's just my 2 cents.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to go squirrel, but I do.
No, that's great. Great question.
Yeah. So, okay. Let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
Bucket list locations to investigate. What is on your bucket list? Let's do on the ghost side of things.
Oh,
Ghost
ghost side of things. Okay. Wow. I would love to go to New Orleans
Oh, yeah.
and do investigations in the real, like those plantations
Mhm.
at such extreme violence,
Mm-hmm.
and to go in and just to see what is there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kitty, you got to go again.
He wants to be part of the show. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. I think New Orleans would be cool. What about you, Paul?
I think what is it, London Tower, where they had the dungeon and the tortures there? That was weird.
Mm-hmm.
Was that the cat going across your camera?
Yes, she is driving me nuts. Olivia, come get your cat, please.
But I think going over there, and there's got to be, I mean, that was been going on for centuries over in London there. But I mean, that would be pretty darn cool to see what's down there.
Yeah.
Get her.
What about you, Krista?
For me, I want to go, and it's not even so scary. I want to go to where The Shining was filmed, Nessus Park. I want to go there. And that's definitely on my bucket list. And honestly, that's really kind of it. Just because, and I'll tell you why, and I've said this before on shows, that there is ghost fish at the Stanley Hotel in their fish tank.
Ghost fish?
What?
Ghost fish. Mm-hmm. I want to see ghost fish.
That's insane.
Yeah. Yeah. So that would be a cool place to, go and investigate, I think.
Yeah.
I want to go there. That's
all
my
right.
list.
Okay.
We're going there next summer.
Okay. Also, you know where else I'd like to go, though? I would like to go to Area 51.
100%.
Yeah.
I've actually thought of going out there sometime and just doing a show from outside the gates. Not real close, because I don't want those freaky guard people to get me.
And just pop up some tents and stay right there.
I mean, they can't do anything to you when you're outside the gates and you're on the road, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be off government property, and then you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. And I would just love to sit there and just, hey, behind me.
Hey, guys, road trip.
Awesome. Yeah.
Yep.
Area 51.
And then Estes Park.
There we go. We could always fly, though, I guess.
Yeah, we could.
Yeah.
But it'd be more fun on a road trip.
Yeah.
It would. It'd be a lot of fun.
You would hear me sing.
Yep, I'm all about it. All about it.
For cryptid, I would love to go to the Olympic Peninsula.
Yes.
And then my second is Alaska.
Yes. What part of Alaska?
I would have to do some investigating on what part, but there are some parts that are just downright.
Go to Port Chatham.
Yeah.
And up in Alaska, you get UFO and
I'm fighting with the 200-pound dog. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, you get UFOs,
Mm-hmm.
you get cryptids.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there's paranormal stuff up there, so you could get like all three.
Yeah.
Yep.
So somebody, and I can't remember where it is in Alaska. I have a friend up there who's a pilot who was actually on the show years ago, and he saw a UFO coming out of something, supposedly, and out of a volcano. Anyway, he sent me a video of somebody in a hotel on an island that it wasn't really a populated place, but it was a big hotel. He told me that it was really super haunted, and the video was that the camera is walking through, or whoever's shooting it is walking through the kitchen. Cabinets are closed, drawers are closed, everything's put away, and then they turn around and come back. Everything is open.
Mm-hmm.
All the drawers are out, doors are open. I think I still have that video someplace.
Yeah, that's cool.
But that would be. I mean, that's super remote too. I mean, you have to take a plane to this small island. But hey, I got a connection up there, so
that's good.
Yeah.
Go.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with you on Alaska. That would be
Mhm.
a cool place to
Yeah.
go to. You know,
Yeah.
I love watching like the Small Town Monsters, their Alaska one, you know,
Mhm.
with Alex Petikoff and stuff. I mean, just the scenery alone is beautiful. It's
Oh, I
absolutely
know. It's
Yeah.
so, he does some great work
absolutely he does.
and
Mhm.
goes into some beautiful areas. He just worked with Shane Corson
Yeah.
out there. So I can't wait to see that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Shane is a good guy too. He's invited us up to
Yeah.
there.
He's a good guy. We
Yeah.
got to hang out in summer of 24 in Gatlinburg when he was
Cool.
speaking there, and I got to go into the forest with him and Amy Boo and Lester Kerr,
Very cool.
and got to observe them while they went squatching and just looking, and it was such a cool experience.
Yeah.
I would, yeah, that would be awesome. I'll tell you what, they've got some incredible evidence too.
Yeah.
Especially like the sleeping areas and stuff, you know, the beds they make.
Yep.
Pretty incredible stuff there that they
Yep.
have. Yep. One of a kind. And like I said, I'm all about Alaska.
Oh yeah.
Just the animals too. I would love to see at a safe distance a grizzly
Yeah.
bear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, I did see a grizzly bear one time. I think we were in Estes Park, actually. We were on a trail. This was when I was a little kid. Mom and Dad and I had a camper, and we went camping. We had a beagle that we parked in the parking lot. We didn't tow a car. We had the camper with us the whole time. Yellowstone. It was in Yellowstone. Squirrel. And where the hell was I going with? Oh,
About the grizzly bear.
We parked the camper, and we're kind of getting ready and stuff, and we get out, and all three of us kind of get out the one side, and the trail's on the other side of the camper. We walk around, and we see this big, huge, just ginormous thing of a grizzly bear walking down the trail. Grabbed the dog, just yanked the chain, and she just got her back in. And the scary thing was, we saw a bunch of people walk down that trail before the grizzly bear walked down there.
Oh,
And then the thing went in down the trail or somewhere down the woods, and we saw some people walking up after that, and we're like, you don't want to go down there. You just come back, wait a little bit, and it'll clear up. But I didn't hear anything about anybody getting hurt or anything down there. But that's freaked me out. I mean, something can be so massive like that.
Right, because they're big. Grizzly bear is a big bear,
Yeah.
I mean, we have black bears here, and I've seen a black bear here in Missouri, but nothing like a grizzly bear.
Yeah.
No.
That's
Crazy.
why I always carry bear spray down here, because there's black bears here.
Yeah. Yep. You have to. And they would come in handy, I think, for like even a hog or,
Oh yeah. And if I get a Florida panther, coming at me or something, I can just, it's not going to hurt them. It's just going to say, oh God, I got to get away.
Keep away. That's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, this has been fun, guys. We just, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a long day today, and
Me too.
I kind of want to go to bed.
Yeah. I'm a little tired too, because it's 10:03 here.
Yeah. It's 10 o'clock your time. So thank you both for coming on.
Thank
Real
you.
quick, can I show you guys something real quick?
Yeah.
So this is the bar here, the bar area here, and see that room right over there? I have gotten so many people.
Did he freeze?
Okay.
I'm at the bar and I say, hey, can I have some
We're losing you.
beer?
We're losing you, Paul.
We're losing
Can
you.
you run back and get that? Oh, there you are. Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're
Yes.
frozen. Okay, you keep
You
freezing.
can't hear me.
I can hear you, but
you
you're
can hear me.
freezing.
Let me
Yes.
leave that here.
Okay.
Oh, hang on.
There's a mannequin in there.
She's hiding in here. My name's blocking it.
Oh,
Here,
yeah.
yeah, she's hiding. You can kind of see her peeking around the area. There, you can see. her.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
there she is.
Yeah.
That's
She's hiding
that's,
back there.
that's
I've
cool.
scared so many people that way.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
That's what I wanted to show you guys. That's what I wanted to show you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's too funny. That's too funny. So what do you guys have coming up, Paul? Your show's moving.
Okay, so we're moving the show. No show this Saturday. We're moving the show to Wednesday nights, 8:30 to 10. Tuesday, do we have anything, Natalie?
Yeah,
Do we have
I'm
anybody yet?
going to get 7:30.
6:30 Central, but I don't
Yeah.
know who we have yet. We
We'll-
had
we'll have somebody.
Yeah, we'll have somebody. If not, you'll have us.
Yes.
There you go.
So, yeah.
There you go.
There you go. There you go.
And then tomorrow night, I actually have a game tomorrow night. So thank you, Amy.
Oh, thank you, Amy.
We appreciate
Okay.
that.
Oh, thank you, Amy.
The road trip snack fun. That's awesome.
So tomorrow night, I have a game tomorrow night with my kid, so I will not be on. However, I haven't asked anybody to fill in for me, so there may or may not be a plunge tomorrow. It sucks in the fall time because my daughter does color guard, and it's all the football games, so it's hard for me to do a show.
Yeah.
It just
And actually, I could tease next Wednesday we have Half Inch Wrench Crew coming on.
there we go.
Very
Wednesday night.
cool.
Yeah. So,
And they're
sorry.
some cool dudes too.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And stay tuned because we're going to be doing some stuff with them and Miguel Ramirez from Sasquatch Theory too.
Nice.
Mhm.
Nice.
We will be posting some of that stuff soon.
Yeah.
Anyway, appreciate everybody coming on. Thank you to Natalie and to Paul for filling in for Brandy. This was fun, actually. I enjoyed
Yeah.
It was. It
Yeah.
was.
this. A little bit of everything. So,
It was.
and we got introduced to Paul's girlfriend. She needs a little work.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
All right. So,
Way to
anyway,
raise that bar. Okay.
that's right. Everybody, we will see you guys, I guess tomorrow. Somebody will.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See y'all.
Bye.
See you guys. Have a good night, everybody.